Bonjour tout le monde. Hello everyone. Aujourd'hui, c'est jeudi le 5 octobre. Today is Thursday, October 5th. Le mot de passe, moi aussi. Aujourd'hui dans l'histoire, we're going to look at that together, but there's no discussion today. This is just for some reading comprehension practice. You have a write and discuss to copy down about our personne spéciale. So yesterday, I provided this video so that you could listen to our personne spéciale being interviewed. And then we put together, also part of this video, the write and discuss. So when I say write and discuss, I mean we discuss it. I ask questions. Comment s'appelle la personne spéciale? Elle s'appelle Shelby. Est-ce qu'elle préfère Shelby ou Muffin? Elle préfère Shelby, elle ne préfère pas Muffin. So the discuss part is me asking those questions and our personne spéciale answering those questions. The writing part is typing it into here. So I need you to handwrite this into your cahier, the back section, your Les Histoires section. Make it double spaced so that we can, you can then translate that line by line next week. So right now you're just copying it down, and tomorrow, demain, we'll have our quiz on la personne spéciale Shelby. La chanson de la semaine, still the numbers from 20, 21, all the way up to 50. So make sure you're comfortable with those numbers. Et TPR, with those, a couple new gestures, so make sure you're working on those. Also, hopefully you completed your flip video yesterday, but if not, this was part of it, and of course, it's not at all too late to do that, so jump on it if you haven't already. Okay. Aujourd'hui, c'est jeudi le 5 octobre. En 1789, un grand groupe de Parisiennes est allé, went, à Versailles pour chercher, to look for, le roi et la reine, the king and queen. So 1789 for France is a lot like 1776 for the US. It's the date, the year of the beginning of their war for independence from the monarchy. They were the people, the regular people, were rallying against Louis XVI, and Marie Antoinette, his wife. And it says un groupe de Parisiennes. This is specifically women. These were women who were upset because they did not have enough to feed their families. So they were very upset. So that's what these next couple of bullet points are about. Le roi, the king, et la reine, the queen, s'appelait Louis XVI et Marie Antoinette. Les femmes, the women, étaient fâchées, angry, parce qu'elles ne pouvaient pas, because they could not, acheter, buy, de pain pour leur famille. So if you would like to, you're welcome to watch this video. It's in French with English subtitles that talks about le 5 et 6 octobre, when this invasion kind of was going on, and they went straight to Versailles, which actually is 15 or so miles outside of Paris. And at this point in time, they didn't have, the modes of transportation that we have today, cars, trains, etc. So they were going on foot and maybe on horses a little bit. In this depiction, you can see them on foot. All the way to Versailles. They'd had enough. In Paris, things were awful. And in Versailles, which here's a picture of Versailles, the king and queen were living in just absolute luxury and kind of on their own planet. They didn't know what was going on in the heart of Paris. They didn't know about the poverty and the difficulties that the poor people were facing. So the people had had enough, and they went straight to the monarchy and said, this is not going to work anymore. And sure enough, about 5 years later, they did succeed in actually overthrowing the monarchy. There's a lot more to that story, but you'll learn about it in world history if you haven't already. And we might touch on it a little bit in French class as well, too, throughout the rest of the year. Okay. A. Write and discuss. Like I said earlier, this is what you need to copy down into the back of your cahier. This actually took place last year, so that's why it says aujourd'hui c'est mercredi le 5 octobre. I'll just, for the sake of simplicity, change it to jeudi, since that's today's actual date. Aujourd'hui c'est jeudi le 5 octobre et la personne spéciale s'appelle Shelby. Elle préfère Shelby. Elle ne préfère pas Muffin. Shelby a 14 ans. If you have any questions about what any of this means, you can always look up at these two slides where we have everything translated. So Shelby a 14 ans. Shelby a 14 ans. Et elle est en année rite. Shelby habite à l'île Summit. Elle n'habite pas à Chicago. Shelby est petite et elle a les yeux bruns. Okay, voila. That is it for today. Once you copy this down, make sure you're making up any work that you might have missed earlier in the week. But other than that, you're all set. Au revoir tout le monde.